Okay, I am back real quick. These cake layers have cooled completely. They've just been sitting out uh, so no one can get a hold of them. They just been on the stove top. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trim off this bottom layer of parchment. I'm still gonna keep it as a protective layer on the cake. All right. Get that out of the way. Now I use a lot of plastic wrap and a lot of foil because I want to lock in this cake. I don't want it to dry out on me. So let's see here. Let me go this way. Alright, so we're gonna go, let's do it like this. I did it like that, and then I'll take it again and get it the other direction. Just have to work with it. But I want it completely covered. All right, so like that. So all the edges are protected. Get these crumbs wiped up. Let me see here. Let's see if we can't be so sloppy on this next round. Okay, this is the layer. You don't want to distort the circle. You want to keep it, you know, the original shape. Then I get a big piece of foil. And I just, now the foil, I don't really want it all clinked up all over the place and sloppy. I want to just bring it up and kind of keep the top of it where it's flat. You can like go in this way, kind of like you're wrapping a present or something. But I want this layer to be as flat as it can be. And that, and then around the sides, that's fine. So it's got 3 or 4 passes of the plastic wrap and then a good layer of the foil. So let's see if I can do a better presentation. We'll just take out a whole bunch of this to get started on this next one. All right. And then we'll go ahead and cut this on the pan and our crumbs won't get all over the counter perhaps. But if they do, it's not gonna hurt anything. All right, much better. Okay, so see if you can see this. So I've got a large piece of plastic wrap. So I'm going over, I'm flipping it over, that's one. And then we're gonna wanna turn it so that this part that's open can now get sealed. See how it's open right here? So we wanna bring that over. So now it's got 4 or 5 passes with that plastic wrap, and everywhere is covered. Okay, very important. We don't want any air to get to this and dry it out. All right. Use a big piece of foil. And we want to keep it flat. We don't want crumpled up foil on the top of these. We want to keep everything flattened out. So just do it like that. And then we come in, press it up against that side, the other one against the side. If there's any overhang, I want it to go towards the outer edge of the cake, but not on the top. So here we go, like this, like this, like that, and like this. All right. So when you get to the freezer, you're not going to want to put anything on these. All right. So sometimes, let's see if this will fit in here. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Or we could get a bigger tin and put those in there. Or we could use these pans again. So take that flat, put it on the pan. Take this one flat, put it on the pan. And now stick these in the freezer. Bring them out just before you're getting ready to frost them. We're gonna frost them frozen. We're not gonna have to do any trimming. They were flat. They're about the same height. Since it's a family cake, I don't care if one is 1/4 inch deeper than the other one. If I was gonna enter a contest, I would trim them both level, but that's not what I'm going for right now. I'm just going for a flat base, which these are both flat. So I'm gonna just take these to the freezer and bring them out right at the point that I'm ready to frost. So this is how you would freeze your cake layers, and these could be done for months at a time. If say that if you want to freeze them for longer than, say, 3 or 4 days, if you're going to have them in the freezer for longer than that, then I would put them in a shrink wrap bag and then seal that. That's if you're going for the long-term storage. But we don't need this just for a few days. But since I showed you that, we could just do that. I wouldn't put the seal on it all the way. I would leave a little bit of air in there if you're gonna shrink wrap. And I wouldn't shrink wrap until these are completely frozen. Okay? We'll see you when it's time to frost these. Thanks for watching.